Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedge and Lee with a brief update for the S&P 500 index. So, I believe 5 waves can clearly be counted since the bottom of the 2009. And those can be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If 5 waves are complete, then there is a requisite correction that needs to happen. Now, with regards to this count, some would argue that one is here or whatever. I'm going to put 1 there. I'm going to see this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if 5 waves are complete, in fact, I counted this way for a little while, and I was calling this A, B, and C, thinking there might be an expanded ABC flat. But instead, I'm going to put the 5 there. So now let's do some subwave counting. Every actionary wave, that being 1, 3, and 5, must be composed of 5 subwaves themselves. So here, we can say there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's for 1. For 3, we can say there are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And for this wave, blue wave 5, we can count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's pretty interesting how it all fits and falls in place and jives very well together. So some are saying, okay, we're going to continue going upwards. I agree, just not right now. The reason it's not going to be right now is because after 5 waves, there's a requisite correction. And that requisite correction usually retraces to prior wave 4. That means 1800 in S&P 500. That means from the peak, we'll be falling over 1,000 points. So I will label that decline potential as an ABC. A, B, and C. Now, unlike cryptos, stock indexes, they climb very slowly and they fall very quickly. Cryptos climb very quickly in a vertical angle and they fall correct in a very long sideways action. And if this ABC is going to fall quickly, I would put it more vertical like this and down like this. Okay? And this would probably 5, 3, 5. In other words, it'll be a zigzag. So what does that mean? We would probably get five wave decline of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And who knows, maybe the red A wave might become a leading diagonal. And if that's the case, then we can have maybe a wedge-looking pattern. Now, I wouldn't forgo, well, let me finish this first. So we would have 5, 3, 5. B wave will be probably WXY on ABC, or on ABCDE, or WXYXZ, whatever type he wants to take. But usually it'll be an ABC subwave, three-wave swing belonging to the family of threes. And C wave will always have to be a five-wave decline. Now this could potentially be an ABC three-wave decline. It isn't finished yet, but we know one thing, it's on the downside. Okay, so this will be the 535. If we then take now into a pattern, into consideration, so let's say I have a neckline, and the neckline would do something like this. Okay. Then we have a head and shoulder pretension. That would be very ominous. So that what we will be looking at could be the left shoulder on this, that's already complete. So we have the left shoulder being in place now. The head is also complete. And the right shoulder is in progress. And if this is the case, then we've got a very clear pattern combined with Elliott waves, saying that this is a very nice uncanny topping pattern, and the decline is nearly assured. There is no guarantee, but the confidence that this would bring, if this pattern actually finished in this pattern format and sequence, it'll pretty much say that price is not going to just decline to the prior wave 4. Maybe you could even shoot past that. So this would be the alternate with the pattern and the ABC. Couples and jives pretty well with it. This could overshoot and overperform, absolutely. But for now, we'll leave it like this. Even with these head and shoulders, you would still get a 535 ABC sequence that'll jive quite well. I think once the A finishes, most, if not all of 2019 will be spent in a slow climb on the B bounce. And probably the C wave decline could take place in 2020. But then again, I said to you, everything could be scrunched in to a very swift decline. All right, that's it for the S&P 500. I hope you find this to be helpful. Have a wonderful day.